Session 3 of the Bankroll Challenge on Pokerstars 2NL. I have recorded another session, but I've watched it back and absolutely nothing happens in it. And it was after a day shift, so I didn't really talk much in it either, so I haven't bothered uploading it. It's a bit pointless. The bankroll is currently sat at 29.69 from the initial $20 buy-in, which is pretty good. Good quick progress so far. And we'll see if we can add a little bit more to that today. I'm probably going to play it for 30 minutes and see if we can find some hands to talk through. So on table 2 there, we just folded a bottom pair. The ace high board with another high card favours his range way more than it does ours. There's some backdoor draws there, but the size you can see bet with, not really worth continuing. We'll tag short stacks again. Might change this table. We've got two that I've tagged as playing reasonable range of hands. I'd rather be sat on tables full of bad players than trying to fight people who have half a brain for a couple of pence. We're going to overbet this one. His check back probably favours a flush draw or a weak king. We won't be triple barreling. And his flush is coming in. We'll check that back. Same hand. See a player there calling an overbet with nothing. Really poor. Just demonstrates why it's not worth triple barreling at these stakes. I have no idea why he thinks it's a good idea to call there. Picked up a flush draw on this table. As he's checked back, we'll pop a half pot bet in. Get it through, nice. When I get a chance, I'll make a note on this player just that he's calling down with ace high. Calling down with ace high in the lines. We'll probably change his tag to a yellow for a calling station as well. Try and pump as much value as we can if we get a good hand against this guy. He's calling over bets with nothing, so good to make notes of. These are the types of players where if you're trying to get out of the lower stakes, you want to be targeting them to try and get as much value as you possibly can out of them. And you'll see your win rate skyrocket. Just replay that hand and see what happened. It looks like he's called down with a bad draw. I'll watch it later. It's getting distracting. I picked up ace king on this table. We will raise to 3x, just over. Fold that. pretty much nothing, but a half pot bet should, we'll just go less than half pot, should get rid of his 8 9s, 9 10s, jack kings, jack queens, jack 10s. We'll see where we're at. Any pocket pairs are likely call. Lovely. He definitely appears to be the loosest player on any of the tables so far. This guy's not topping his stack off, so we'll tag him. We'll have a quick look to see what he was calling him down with there. At 10. Okie dokie. Pocket fives is a simple call. Ace high board isn't great. We'll just check back. Higher stakes, I'd potentially check raise this, but as you've seen what people have been calling over bets with, we'll just play straightforward ABC poker and fold. 2 a min raise. If he gets around to us, we'll call a king 5 suited. Don't really pick much up. And we'll just fold and get out of the way. Again, high stakes with a backdoor flush draw and 1 over. A small bet. It might be worth check raising there, but until I get some better reads on this guy, make some notes on him, just play quite straightforward. See what his strategy is. If he appears to be c-betting every flop against the blinds, next time when we've got some backdoor equity, we'll pop a check raise in, see if we can get rid of him. Definitely not something to try against this player. Jack 9 will open, as we've got, don't normally open it under the gun, but we've got a player out of the game at the minute. We've also got someone posted blind, so we're not going to open it at all because we've timed out. See my notes on this guy. 3 bet king 5 suited, so we've got him tagged as a whale. Would have been helpful if I'd took a note of what he actually 3 betted from and from what position. But I am not quick at typing, as you've seen. Pocket 4s, we'll just call. There's no point in raising against such a short stack. If he jams it in, it's not ideal. Big donk out for pot. Can't do much with that. And we've got better hands to call with, better draws, 7s, 8s, and under pairs. Pretty straightforward fold. We'll keep an eye on him, see if he does it again on another paired board. It might be a strategy just to blast pot on a paired board and see what happens. For 1 big, we'll call. Ace 4 suited and open. Potential 4 bet if the blind's 3 bet. Not with that stack size though. Quite a hard board to hit. I think a 40% bet if, well, obviously not. He's going to blast out for over pot. We'll just fold with our middle pair. Really, if you're just sensible, it's really easy to play against these players. If he's going to continue to do that, just wait until you've got a decent hand and call him down. You don't need to raise because he'll just blast and blast and blast. In position, I've not seen this guy 3-bet so far, and he's correctly sized it as well, so I'm just going to get out of the way this time. It's the only downside of not playing with a hood. We haven't got any statistics to see what his 3-bet percentage is, but I'm just trying to demonstrate that you can actually get out of these stakes without spending 60 quid on a hood if you just play tight and pretty honest, sensible poker most of the time. I was thinking about playing Zoom for the challenge, but I'm not good enough to talk and play 2 or 3 tables and talk through my hands on Zoom poker. It's just too fast for me when I've never done comms over games before. Maybe when we get a bit more practice at it, I might give it a try. From experience, the swings you get playing Zoom poker are crazy. So for me, I'd be ISOing with a very tight range against a short stack, as he just picks up anything, he's going to shove it in. Plus you have players to act after you as well. Another pot size bet. These diamonds have got there. I mean, for stick, you might as well just put him in if you've got anything. An 8. Betting pot with top pair, no kicker. Pocket 8s we'll call in the small blind. Not a dreadful flop. We'll continue. Half pot bet. It's not a great card. Massively favours his opening range from early position. Potentially donk out here with the clubs, but he could have checked back a club draw, so we'll just check and hope to see showdown. The pocket nines here, I think I'm gonna ISO raise those guys, just pop a squeeze in. I'm gonna fold this one. We could have flushes there, and he's decided to bet, so we'll fold it. Not sure what he can have here. I'm contemplating calling. Why you would just call a raise, like ace queen, ace jack type hands. The problem is if we call, this guy's probably going to come along, so probably better off either folding or jamming a full stack in. And we're looking at probably a 50-50 split, so we'll just jam it in. Ace king, hold please. Brilliant. Pretty much called his hand. Quite happy with that. I can't see a player with a 70 big blind stack calling with jacks, queens, kings and aces. If he is, fair play, we've been cooled, but for him to call and then back jam, it was the exact hand he had, ace, queen, ace, jack, stuff like that. If he'd a 3-bet beforehand, probably would have folded. Because we've got this play to act if we call or raise again, and he could have anything as he was the initial raiser. So just playing tight, thinking through spots, and we've picked up 80 bigs. King 10 is an open. He's pretty loose. I think I'll fold this time, but just keep an eye on what he's opening. I might start calling some King 10 ace 10 against him on the button. This is a call. We won't be 4-betting it. Half pot bet, we'll call again. If he bets again, we'll be folding now. So he's sort of saying he had a jack as his check back. We've seen this guy station off with ace high, so I will not be trying to bluff him off this hand. And we've definitely not got the best hand now. There you go. After seeing what he's done so far, there's no chance I was going to try and steal that pot by bluffing. Plus we had a little bit of showdown value. Folded that there, even multi-way. It's only a couple of big blinds there to call, but it's such a bad hand. Watch your turn come a 5, a diamonds. you're just dominated by any other race. You're literally crossing your fingers for a 2 pair and the board to run out clean for you. It's just a waste of time. It'll get you in trouble more often than not. So a simple fold. This ace 10 will call if it gets round to us. Tag this player as bad. He'll bet. We've got the spades, so depending on size, we'll fold this time. I don't think he's got much because he's been blasting pot with his top pairs, so it's quite a large bet size, so we'll just fold. Ace 10 suited. We'll half pot it again against our stationing friend. If a club comes, we will overbet. We've got this guy tagged as a station as well. King 9's just a bit weak to be. It's this type of hand. I don't mind a 3-bet against a player in the cut-off, but against an earlier position, we'll fold it. I'm going to play for another 8 minutes or so. Take it up to 30 minutes for this recording. I might do a video just showing my opening ranges from different positions. It's not like there's that many people watch these for anyone to get an advantage playing against me anyway. I think the videos have got 5 or 6 viewers on them, so if anybody who's just starting to play poker, you can get an idea of how I'm doing it, which is winning money. It's tight, but we're going up rather than down at the minute anyway, so I'm more than happy to share it with people. We'll bet half pot here. Anything other than an ace will likely fold. All your smaller pocket pairs, 6s, 5s, somewhat with a 4, 3s, they'll all pretty much fold there to an ace high board if you put a half pot bet in. We'll fold that. Queen 10 suited, we'll call, multi-way. Pick up a good shot and a backdoor club draw. Donks out for half pot. We don't know what this guy's going to do, so a call, even though I would like to call, if he's got a decent ace, he's going to come back over the top, so we'll just get out of the way. Bottom pair to a 3x pot bet. Well, that is how you get value, isn't it? So we'll fold that. Brilliant. And he's throwing stuff at me like I'm the bad player. Queen 9's an open. Attack him, I'll short stack. What is this guy doing? Opening to 7 bigs. I'd like to ideally see what he's doing it with, just so we can make some notes on him. He's pretty much saying with that bet size, if you re-raise him, it's going all in. There you go. With pocket 6s, brilliant. King 5 suited will open. Try and make a note on this guy. Jammed flop or middle pair. 7x open with 6s. We'll probably give him the whale tag. Low suited gappers I'm not really keen on playing, but if there's a min raise I would have called. We'll be getting out with that. I'm quite price sensitive of calling from the blinds. Don't like king 10 off, jack 10 off, stuff like that, but lower suited cards, suited one gappers, I don't mind to a min raise or 2.5 big blind raise. I might call depending on the player, how loose they are. But 3x I'll just get out of the way. Couple of minutes left. Not much to note really in this session. I will upload it though. There's some arcade talking points to go through, mainly on note taking and picking your players out and just watching what they're doing. And stuff like what this guy did a little bit earlier. It's worth making notes on just in case you get in on a table with him again at a later date. Same with this guy on table 3. If we're getting a hand with him and he's betting pot on the flop, we can put his range down to more or less top pair type hands, not even strong top pair type hands. So if we've got a half decent top pair, for instance on this board, queen king, queen jack, ace queen, we could pretty much call him down because he'll value bet with worse queens. We'll open ace 10 off if we get chance. We'll be folding to a 3-bet. He likes a call anyway. We've only seen him 3-bet once with ace jack. I mean, that's sizing. We will call just due to the terrible size, but be very cautious. Hit an ace. We'll call. 2 pairs great for us, unless he's got king queen. I don't think he's got king queen, and we block the hearts. So as he's checked back, I'm just gonna pop a third of the pot bet in, and we'll see what happens. Will I saw this? Oh, same hand again. Fit set. Normally I'd check out a position. I think I will. See what this guy does because he likes to just blast. Probably check raise, get it in. We're gonna have to put some money in the pot. We'll go with 7. Let's see if we can get a call. He might have picked up a spade draw. If he comes over the top of us here, it's amazing. We'll just get it in. And I think we'll go for an overbet. I think if we check to him, he's just going to check it back. Hopefully he's picked up a 10. I was going to call there, but as this guy ISO raised, we'll fold. We'll play one more hand on each table and then end the recording. It's always nice to end on a profit. So if you have watched it, thanks for watching. If there's any comments on any of the hands played, just pop a note in with a timestamp if you want to ask about them, so I can look at them. And thanks for watching.